There are businesses all over the region looking for skilled workers. The council, Sport Manawatu are advertising for job positions at the moment. Pro Industries, I spoke to Jason the other day.
Yeah.
Palmy Airport are looking for workers. Basically everyone in hospo. And with unemployment at record lows, those who already have jobs are in a pretty strong position to push for a pay rise because they ain't going to want to be let go.
Yeah, but you've got to do it right.
You do. It's quite daunting.
There's a technique.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you walk into the boss's office and the boss is never going to give you a pay rise automatically. You've got to like literally, I don't know, beg.
Well, there are a few things you can try.
Yeah.
So we thought we'd try and get someone who had a little more expertise in this field than us to give us a few pointers on how you should go about asking your boss for a raise.
Matt's on the phone from PN Personnel. He's the client manager. Matt, good to talk to you. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, guys. How are you?
Yeah, good.
Great.
So it's a pretty crazy time at the moment. So what have you got? You got more jobs or more job seekers on your books?
Yeah, at the moment, we've got more jobs than job seekers. So, you touched on earlier, it is probably a good time to be asking for a pay rise because it's a candidate-strong market.
Okay, it's not an easy thing to do to ask for a pay rise. You have to be quite brave to do it.
Got to go with some ammo in your pocket, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you sure do.
So if you are really enjoying your current job and you'd just like to get a little bit more money, can you give us a couple of tips?
Yeah, of course. So first tip would be to set up a proper meeting. So discuss with your employer when you want to meet and what you want to discuss. What you don't want to be doing is just approaching them in the lunchroom or definitely not Friday night drinks and just asking them for a pay rise. So, lock in that meeting and have a proper discussion with them.
It depends what kind of photos you can get from the Friday night drinks, though, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, it does help a bit of bribery.
Yeah, okay. Bit of blackmail. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then obviously the next one is you want to make your case. So you want to highlight your achievements in your role so far. You need to demonstrate to your manager or employer what you've done so far for the business so they can see the value that you brought in there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm loving this.
Yeah, and then number 3 would be really, like, say, going in with some ammo. So you want to highlight why you deserve a pay rise.
Donuts or something.
Yeah, well, something like that. Or, for you guys, you could go in and say, look, we've increased by so many listeners or something like that. And really what you're going to do in the next 12 months for the business to justify that pay rise.
Okay. All right, so you've got to do something to justify it. Okay, Brilliant. All right, so you've got to arrange the meeting, you've got to present a good case, and you've got to justify why you deserve a pay rise.
Yeah, so really what you've done in the past and what you're looking to do in the future for the progression of the business.
Well, I'm glad you wrote that down, Westy.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I think that's given us some good ammo.
Sorry, what was that? What was the last one there, mate?
You want to be doing a bit of homework, so you want to have a figure in mind. So find out what you're worth in the market. You can do this by sort of looking online at salary guides and such. But also you want to be prepared to compromise and negotiate. Some business are struggling a little bit, so might not have the money to give you a pay rise, but they might be able to give you things such as flexibility.
Car?
They might let you work from home. Maybe a car.
A computer?
Might not be a computer, laptop.
TV, no, good stuff.
Phone, or you could look at some kind of...
you've activated our computer.
Take a look at the things to try section.
Mike, why did you do
No, Matt did it, not me.
No, I did. I said computer.
Okay,
yeah,
computer,
yeah.
be quiet.
What Mike did is he's got his Echo Dot in the studio, and instead of saying every time if we say the A word, like her name, Exa, you know what I mean, it'll go off and it will just...
Like watch this. Computer, is it a good day to ask for a pay rise?
Here's something I found on the web. According to moneyweek.com, the best time to ask for a rise is at your annual appraisal, or alternatively, at a time when you've just made a noticeable contribution.
Okay, I think the timing is right. Remember the pumpkin drop?
Hey, thanks for your support. Don't mention the pumpkin drop or he'll cut our pay. This is more Manawatu. We're going to try and put your pointers to the test, okay? We're going to call our big boss Leon up in Auckland because we talked to Big Boss Bosto the other day and he slammed the phone down in our face. So we'll call the other boss Leon. Thanks, Matt.
No worries.
Have
Thanks,
a good
guys.
day, mate.
Cheers, Matt, from
Yeah,
PN Personnel. If you're looking for staff or you're looking for a change, get in touch with PN Personnel.
For sure. Great Palmy business, iconic Palmy business. It's 7:54.